Hello again, America. Man, it seems as every time I make a post here, take a few moments, something else happens, and I can see another reason to come back and post again. But this particular post, I want to challenge you a moment. There's, again, a lot of talking going on. People are dissatisfied, upset. People are crying, going through all kinds of changes. People are angry. Can't believe that one man, as evil as this man has always shown himself to be, that the American people would take the opportunity to place someone else in who cared about you, but instead would put this evil creature into the White House. I mean, there's a lot of disgust going on. But I want to prove or give you a chance to recognize that you're just full of it. And I really do mean full of it. Are you upset with what Trump is doing? Of course you are. Would you love to have things even just the way they were? Of course you would. And if you could have it possibly a little better, you would probably want that. But the reality of it is that you got it as it is, and most of you are afraid as can be. And when I say most of you, I'm talking about all of you that are not lily white. Poor white folks, you're just as scared as everybody else because you know evil does not have any affection or love for anybody except those tools that they can count on. So I'm going to ask you this. In spite of all that you are upset with right now in relationship to your government, your constitution, your democracy, and your life, what if I were to tell you that there is an off that would allow you to live, even from the moment you make the change, a gracious life, a life where your needs and wants and desires could be met. And I'm talking about every last one of you. Your wants, your needs, and your desires met. I'm talking about where you could have peace and prosperity in your life. Be free, joyous, and happy. And most of all, get a chance to live your own individual dreams, not having to suffer for anything that has been determined or essential for satisfying your life. And that includes, but not limited to, food and clothing, shelter and education and health care and transportation and infrastructure, and really anything that's made by the hands of man. You have access to it to meet your needs, your wants, and your desires. What if I were able to tell you that these things are possible? And that they were possible because it is a gift from the Almighty Universal God. But in order for you to be able to be receiving or recipients of this, you'd have to love God and not white people or black people or men or women above God. There would be no love that could be exercised beyond the love that you have for God. And yet, as you love God, it is required that you love your neighbor as yourself. I mean, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, in order for those benefits that I just mentioned to you, you'd have the opportunity to choose a career, a job, something for you to do while you're on this earth. And you would have the opportunity to choose a job that gave you your greatest joy, something that you don't have to worry about stop doing because you love it. And as you love it, my friends, you're living your dreams. And what you're doing through your jobs is creating all of the resources that are made by the hands of man, and they are available to you without any other costs. Why? Because you, the people, made them. And now you are part owners of it. And you can enjoy all of this without anything that Trump and his people are about. You don't have to lie, cheat, steal, hate, be a racist or bigot. You don't have to kill or terrorize or be a part of war. All of this stuff would be behind you. What if I told you if you chose God's plan, that even today, all of the pain and suffering that you are fearful of right now, you don't ever have to worry about it again. That if you were willing to make that change, this would be the result of that change. If I told you that, how many you think amongst you would choose God's plan instead of the plan that you have before you today? Really, how many of you would choose God's plan instead of the plan that you have before you today? Now, I'm not going to answer that. I just wanted to throw that at you so you can think about it and you decide how many of you, or would you choose God's plan, or would you rather go on with the plan that is before you? Think about it.